So my latest adventure has been something I'm going to show you. What could it be? Perishable item. Well, here is the perishable items. We've done the ladybugs, we've done the assassin bugs, now we're starting a worm farm. So I've been doing loads of research. This has all come from my roses, obviously. So I'll probably explain all this on another video or pictures or just a post, I don't know, but I prepared it all. So this is like kitchen scraps. There's probably more than I should have put in there just because I've been saving it. So there's some lettuce, some bananas, tomatoes, bits of grain, newspaper, cardboard, some grit, loads of eggshells. Again, I put too many in, but I just emptied them in. I'm going to put some more mix in later. So these are my worms. I've not even opened them yet, so I guess I'm just going to have to tip them out. Poor little things, they've been travelling for a few days. Look at my worms. Oh, there's still some in there. Have to pull them out. Oh, no, that's thin. I guess they're not alive. So this is my latest deal. They should all be hungry. So these are composting worms. These are called like red wigglers. And they basically eat all your kitchen waste and your scraps and everything. Look at that one going straight away. Give it me. And turn it into compost. That they call black gold. Black gold is worm poop. And what's that? Oh, I guess that's some kind of food. I think it is dead worms. And it is the best kind of fertilizer ever. And as you know, I've pretty much become obsessed in my gardening. So, and that worm poop is bloody expensive to buy. So I decided I'd help the environment and do something pretty cool. See, they don't like the light, obviously worms don't, so they're obviously wanting to get out of the way, which is good. It shows they're alive and healthy as can be, I guess. So the idea with this is you keep it closed up. It's like a 4-tier system. The other 3 tiers are here. These are all mass products. I'm saving. And basically once they've eaten all this, you feed them once or twice a week. Obviously it's figuring out how much they eat. They eat about, I think it was twice the size of the body weight. Again, I've done so much reading on it, I forgot half of the stuff. But so once this is basically full of worm poop, we need to get them out of there so I can start using the worm poop. So we put the next shell to the next level on, and they climb through these little holes. You see the holes? So they climb through into the next level. And then once they finish that one, then you build it up to the next level and the next level. And they like to, look at that one there, going for some, it's like, give me some food. I've never really imagined worms eating. And it's not the actual food, they eat the bacteria as it's rotted. They absorb the bacteria, or whatever they do. But it's not actually the food. So I've got more bananas. I had a bunch of bananas that I didn't eat. And I was going to put them on the plants, but I thought I'll save them. Well, obviously they go pretty mouldy and soggy pretty quick. So there's probably more stuff in here, like I say, more wet stuff than I need. You've got to find the ideal condition for them, which is kind of moist, not wet, not dry. So, and they have loads of babies, little horny buggers. Apparently there's like watermelon, watermelon, bananas, avocado, stuff like that. Makes them all want to mate. So we get lots, but this is a pound. This is, was it 500? I think it was 500 worms I've got here. You see them all trying to bury down, get away from the light. So the idea is obviously not to keep coming in, poking around at them, but you know I'm obviously going to do that. So for the first batch of compost, it takes about 3 to 4 months for them to fill up the first tray with worm poop. And then, but all this time, obviously, they're obviously reproducing, so more worms are getting made. Get away, fly. More worms are getting made, so that means as babies. They lay little cocoons, and the cocoons can hatch 20 odd eggs at a time. So obviously pretty quickly the food can multiply, not the food, the worms can multiply, which means you can have thousands. But this 4-tier system, they say they can hold 10,000 worms, which is a bit weird. But I mean, they're only small and thin. So, my little worm. This one's going down there. Look for some. Where did he go? There. Let's go now. I'm having a bit of tasting over this stuff. What's she got me? So I'm going to be asking people to save me coffee ground. If anybody does ground coffee or anything, I need it. And other things I'm sure I'll be posting lists on. So what we do now is I cover them up with moist newspaper, and that controls the humidity and everything. It also keeps the flies off, but the lid's going to control the flies, obviously. And then basically leave them to it for a couple of days and let them all settle. And then every, like I say, twice a week they recommend. Obviously, as the food starts decomposing and they're eating it, then you replace the food. And they eat newspaper, cardboard, egg cartons, loads of stuff. It's going to be quite exciting. It'll be quite interesting learning about it, actually. So my little wrigglers. So this top layer of paper, which I've had covering the food, but you put this on and it's a good indicator when you go in it, because obviously if the paper's dry, then your wormery is too dry and you need to just spray it down. If this is soaking like it is, it's too wet. We're just gonna see. So that's going to keep them, it's going to keep them from trying to escape as well. Because apparently when they're in the new home, they want to go exploring. Can't blame them. Figuring out where they are. Might just put that on there as well. An egg carton. And there we go. So this is obviously just with 1 tier. And then like I say, you can add the 4 tiers, so it's like a little tower system. Let me just put this phone down a minute. Okay, so this is where I've decided to put my worm factory for now. I'm not putting it outside because obviously it's going to be freezing cold very shortly, so I might as well just get it in here, and I'm going to be playing around with it. This is a little spigot. So underneath this first tray, there's a, you've got no light in it. You can't see. Underneath this first tray, there's like a little trench type thing, and so any excess moisture, like liquidy moisture, will run down and it'll drain into here, which is very good for plants also. So there it is, my little wormery. Should we have another peek? No, we won't. We'll leave them to it. So now you're going to be getting all updates on this. How exciting.